Hey guys, in this lesson we're going to be looking at combination inferences of the type that you've already been learning in the individual lessons on each type of quantifier statement. So we're just collecting them all together into one lesson so you can see them all in one place and get a little more used to working with some plain English examples of when you can do these inferences. So we'll just bring you through a quick example here. We've got two statements and then a valid combination inference that you can make from them. This one is a sum statement, an existential quantifier, combined with a universal quantifier. So let's show you that in diagram form. Wild almonds, some are going to contain large amounts of cyanide. So large amounts of cyanide. And then we know that anything with large amounts of cyanide is potentially toxic to humans. So we can diagram that universal quantifier just as a conditional statement, potentially toxic. And then you see that you've got the shared terms here, right? So that's a tip-off that maybe you can make a combination inference. And this follows the valid form that we learned about with the sum statement going on front. And so we just put the PT part here. Sorry, let me draw that better. We just put the PT part here, and now both rules are linked up together. And then we can form a new sum statement. Wild almonds sum, again, apologies as always for the terrible handwriting. Wild almonds sum potentially toxic to humans. So that's our new conclusion, our valid inference that we got out of these two statements. So we're going to be looking at these type of combination inferences. The goal is that you'll be able to see these when they're available to make in real LSAT arguments. So it's particularly important to be able to think about the plain English examples and see that at least there might be an inference there, and then with your diagramming to be able to work it into a form that you're used to and come up with this conclusion. So that's the goal here, to be able to make these inferences on your own when you see plain English examples where you can potentially make this inference. Okay, so go through the lesson, take a close look at each combination inference, really think about the logic there, and try and develop that intuition for being able to see the possibility of these inferences. Then we'll be ready to move on to other topics.